Hey, what's going on with it, ladies and gentlemen, ponies and gentlefels? This is the one, the only Criticism Guide 2009, aka Tunnel Free 2011. Once again, I'm going to be showing my face later on. My two other videos I'm going to be doing, which is the top 10 best villains in every genre ever of all time video, which I might be doing probably tomorrow if I don't get enough time to do it today, since, you know, my usual workout exercise thing might take into effect if I don't do it today, or I just might do a two-part video on it. We'll see what happens. And I'm going to be doing an alternate media video about like 2 weeks ago about this news that broke out about Mr. Obama, Mr. President of the U.S., so the free leader of the world, aka Mr. Tyrannus Fucker. That's basically just a puppet for the Illuminatis, obviously. It's not new there. I've already told you guys about 1,000 times. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. So yeah, about how you should like be avoiding like people that are preppers or freaking people that believe in like liberty, freedom and shit, or like gold and silver like myself, by the way, if I fucking might add. Just fucking complete bullshit. You shouldn't listen to what the fucking president's saying. He's just a fucking recorded puppet just doing what the elites want him to do. So don't even listen to the fucking president at all. You need to listen to us. See, the second you listen to all those FEMA camp police state fuckers, you're going to be fucked in the ass, not just physically but mentally as well. You know, if you want your freedom and shit stripped away, fuck it. But other than that, that's not what this video is about. That's going to be for later on. So let's get into it. Shout out to once again Mr. Pokemon Brennan. He told me about this, and a couple other people told me about this too, which I'm trying to remember their usernames, but it's kind of fuzzy at the moment. I think Victoria's Mudkips told me about this, and this other dude I'm trying to remember. I was gonna say Battle Power 777, but I don't think it was him. But yeah, let's get into this shit. Videos brought by Power. So yeah, plasma boosters. You got all that. That's not really new news. There's plasma freeze that came out a couple weeks ago, but that's not new. So let's talk about the X and Y shit once again. I think this might be one of the last ones like Pokemon Brennan said, but let's get into it. So this is Saturday, May 18, 2013, which is about 2 days ago because it's the 20th now. There's the X and Y insider information we have to post. Note that all of the other information we have posted, please take it to a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. What does the expression even mean? We have... I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm a terrible fucking reader, but just bear with it. We have no way of knowing how much of the real truth is until Pokemon confirms or denies either individual items. So again, please take all the information here as unconfirmed or rumors. We have something until we have something official. Okay, so this is later today, Pokemon Smash, which is that little Japanese little show that they always show for CoroCoro magazine, if any of you guys don't know what that is, will be on the air. While most expect it will be just a rehash of CoroCoro had, you never know because he might have revealed something more since Junichi Masuda will be on the show today. We'll see soon, so definitely check back. So this is the first part of the news. Let's get into it. Pancham evolves into Pangoro in the early level 30s. In order to evolve into Pancham and Pangoro, you need to have one other Dark-type Pokemon in your party. Pangoro is the first fighting Dark-type Pokemon. Let me just say, that is pretty fucking badass. I've been wanting a fighting Dark since probably second, maybe third gen Pokemon so far. And after 7 to maybe 9, 10 years, I finally fucking got it. Thank you so much. Supposedly got it, because remember, this shit is either unconfirmed or just rumors. Just put that in the back of your mind, people. Next one up is a Pokemon named Inkay. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It evolves into Malimar. To evolve it, you have to hold the 3DS upside down. So basically, I gotta hold this thing upside down to evolve it. That's a little weird, but yeah. Other than that, other than all that little nonsense, to evolve, you gotta hold your 3DS upside down. The 3DS has an accelerometer and a gyroscope, so it can detect that. Malamir's type is Dark Psychic. That's brand new. I've been wanting a Dark Psychic since probably 4th gen. New Psychic-type Pokemon is named Espurr. It evolves with a Meowstick. Meow Mystic sounds like Psychic-type cats. Meowstick sounds like similar to Meowth to me though. That did sound like the same thing to me. It sounded like a Purloin mixed with a Meowth fusion like evolution. That's what it sounds like in my opinion. So let's keep moving on. It's okay. Like in Black and White, you have two rivals. One is friendly and the other one's competitive. The rival is more friendly, gives you his or her fully evolved starter Pokemon after you beat the game. That's pretty kick-ass. Pretty fucking badass. Now you get to have two starter types. Not one, but two. But you can still get all 3 if you end up using like some actual replay or hacks or whatever. So not a big deal. Next one up is another professor named Sycamore gives you the Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle. That's pretty kick-ass. So it's basically a dedication to old school, like veteran fans like myself, me, you know, since I was a 90s kid and shit from the 1st and 2nd gen. That's pretty badass. And plus it's a whole little gag of Professor O, Professor Elm, Belch, Rowan, and except for Juniper. That they all start with trees and plants. Fucking weird. Oh well. That's always been there. Next one up is even though it is shown that the players riding on the Gogoat in the new trailer, players can't ride their own Pokemon. That sucks. Which was shown in just an alternate way of getting around Lumiose City. And it only works with the Gogoat. So that kind of sucks balls a little bit. But remember, this is just rumors or unconfirmed data. So next one up is HMs still exist, but there's a lot less of them. That's cool as shit. I know Pokemon Breno was talking about Surf and Fly being really badass alternate ways to get around the region, so hopefully they keep those as HMs. Everything else, I'm really not care. I never really gave a shit about HMs. For me, they were kind of like griefing to me. They were like troll HMs because you couldn't fucking erase those goddamn motherfuckers because unless you went to the name raider, no, the move deleter, that's the only way you can delete it. And that wasn't introduced until the 3rd generation, I think. Or actually, no, 2nd, I think, in Blackthorn City. And then 3rd gen, it got a lot more efficient. Okay, next one up is players will be able to see their Pokemon's EVs, probably throughout the same in-game facility mentioned to the other post. And then the next one, a new move, Belch, is a poison type attack that has base power of 120. It's got to be some hardcore shit like Hyper Beam, Venom Shock, Gunk Shot, like what Muck uses. It's probably going to be something like that. Alright, the user must consume a Hell Berry to perform it, so that kind of sucks. Draining Kiss is a fairy type attack move that heals its user from the same amount of damage performed as a base power of 60. So yeah, once again we're getting into that fairy type thing. I already talked about that a couple weeks ago. Want to check that out? I'll put that playlist thing in the bottom down link below, so if you can check that out, that'd be very much appreciated. In the previous revealed form of Mewtwo can be said to look roughly similar to Mewtwo's original design. The second supposed form of Mewtwo can be said to look roughly vague, similar to the new design. In case you missed it, our correction of the day, the starter's final evolutions are Fire Psychic, Grass Dark, and Water Fighting. So if this is true for Fennekin and Chespion, I'm definitely starting with those two because I still don't like Froakie that much. He just seems like one of those lazy fucking ass Pokemon like Slowpoke or Croagunk, Psyduck. I'm not really like into that one too much. But other than that, here's the last thing I had to say. Again, some of these forms of information could be fake and should be taken as a rumor until Pokemon validates it or not. To discuss these unconfirmed rumors, feel free to check the thread of the forums, which I'm not going to do. You can check that out for yourself. I'll leave this link in the description below. Yeah, but basically, like I always say, hopefully you like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. And if this shit is information, is rumors or unconfirmed, you know, take it with a grain of salt, like they said. And like I always say, is what it is, ain't what it ain't. See you when I see you. You guys have a good day. Have a good night wherever you're at around the world. Peace out. Take care. Later. God bless. See you in the next one. All that good shit. And yeah, there's a little art thing there from Poke Beach if you want to look at that. I think it was from like a year or two ago, so it's probably old as fuck now. And yeah, don't drink and smoke weed at the same time. Take care. Peace out, YouTube. I will see you around. And laters. Goodbye.